And now the starting lineup for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At center, Maxi Kleber. At small forward, Tim Hardaway Jr. At the other forward, Christian Wood. At point guard, Kyrie Irving. At the other guard, Luka Doncic. The head coach of the visiting team is Jason Kidd.
In the middle, at 7 feet, number 33, James Wiseman. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At guard, 6'4", number 3, Jordan Poole. At small forward, 6'6", number 11, Klay Thompson. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, we all have seen when the Warriors are going well, it's a thing of beauty. Coach Steve Kerr says our offense is pretty simple. We only run a few actions, but in order to thrive in it, you have to understand concepts, spacing, and cutting. We just happen to have really high IQ players. Kevin, that's always been Golden State's secret weapon.
It has, and their coach reflects it, and their team plays the way he thinks. Good stuff, D.A., thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Maxi Kleber is out there with Christian Wood, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. And for the Warriors, the 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain. 2
free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. is at on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Here's Irving after the Warriors pick up 3. Out to Hardaway. Green against Wood. Here's Hardaway. Warriors with the rebound. Now Poole. Pass to Curry. Thompson for three. No good on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
In talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now Doncic after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Doncic, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here's Irving, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. And Wiseman sends it back. Inside. Shots good by Green.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Irving. Pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Curry. Count that one.
I like it when Stephen Curry gets to the inside and goes up strong. Just wants to convert from there, and he gets the chance.
Now, here is Irving. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Doncic.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's Curry. 26 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
Now here's Curry, trailing by 2. Wiseman sets a screen for Curry. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Doncic outside. Outside Irving. Misses the 3. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Curry against Irving. Up top, Curry. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
Wiseman clever on that pick and roll, finds the space.
So it's the Mavericks now. Doncic looking it over. Thompson against Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. And Kleba slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Curry. The Mavericks making the shot. Down low. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. On the wing, Irving. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Now, Doncic, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Up and in on the layup.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thompson against Hardaway. Here's
First hit home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Doncic. A 23-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
Yeah, but there's always this point where you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Curry. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Get up and make some noise once again.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Jordan Poole. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, Luka Doncic.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch. Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Irving. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got his second basket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Irving against Curry. 11 feet away. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Warriors trail by 6. Thompson looking for an opening. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Doncic passes to Wood. Back to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good. Golden State's gone a meager 106 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And Kuminga gets it to go.
You're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors.
And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Green comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Klay Thompson. Here's Ntilikina. McGee is screen on Curry. Ntilikina passes to McGee. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And a deep three from Curry. No good from outside.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here's Bullock. Back to Bertans. And here's Bullock. Here's the three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Curry, wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Misses from close range.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Curry, trailing by 2. They get it again. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And it's good off the back rim and in.
this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Now here is McGee, defended by Looney. Urginus, and Looney sends it back. Here's McGee, lays it up off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
DiVincenzo kicks to Green. The pass to Curry. That's tipped out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Mavericks basketball.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Klay Thompson. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Warriors trail by 4. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Kuminga the pass to Curry. McGee with the block.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:39 left to play here in the first. For 3, Bullock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Pass to Bullock. Passes it to Green. Bullock with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 5. Green finds Bertans. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Stephen Curry. Averaging about 27 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Curry passes to Kuminga. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Bertans. Ntilikina looking it over. McGee is screen on Curry. Ntilikina kicks to McGee. Here's Curry. Plays it in off the breakaway. Curry's got 10 points.
Getting down the floor quickly, this is a huge part of the offensive attack that this team deploys, and Steph was wide open.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors,
Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
The Warriors leading. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Curry and Poole are the guards. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Curry passes to Wiseman. Here he goes. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Irving. Doncic outside. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Wood in the post. He's against Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Tim Hardaway Jr. checked in for Dallas.
Mavericks South.
The Warriors shooting 43% for the game. Curry kicks to Wiseman. With the teardrop, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Think about adding that weight and still having the quickness. Wiseman just eating up space now.
Now here's Irving. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And the pass to Wood. Over in the corner, Doncic. Pass to Kleba. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Kleba's got 6 points. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Curry passes to Green. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Good decision on the pick and roll there. Green, as good as it gets, giving it up to his teammates as a big.
Now Irving. Here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Hardaway finds Irving. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 3. Green passes to Kuminga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Wood. GA with their 4th title. The combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. The single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Now, here is Irving. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And finished up by Wiseman.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Warriors making the shot. Irving with the ball. Kuminga picks him up. Hardaway. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Poole against Irving. Poole no good. Mavericks trailed by 3. And here is Irving. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. And it's Doncic missing. Warriors leading by 3. Here's the teardrop. Green kicks to Kuminga. Poole with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Green against Doncic. Driving the lane. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Passes it to Kuminga. Wiseman kicks to Poole. Poole with the screen for Green. 4 on the clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Doncic with the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Here come those T-shirts. Dub Nation, make some noise. Let's hear you. You want one.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. And Dallas with a change here too. Bullock's checked in. Here's Poole. 23 points for him the last game against Denver. Pass to Wiseman. Wiseman sets a screen for Curry. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, go ahead, big fella. James Wiseman having a night.
Doncic with it. He's got 15. Into the lane. To the paint. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. Nobody near Irving. A three-pointer, no good.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Wiseman the pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Bullock. Thompson misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now, here's Doncic. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Warriors making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Now, here's Doncic. There's the pass to Irving. Kleba with a screen on Curry. Irving. Dallas again missing. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And Curry has it in the corner. No good with the triple.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Wood. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Bullock kicks to Doncic. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And it's Wiseman at the elbow. It's Curry outside. The shot misses.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Wood in the post. Defended by DiVincenzo. Green with the block.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
Offensive rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got his third basket of the night. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Hear you one more time for your GS Breakers.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney comes in for Wiseman. It's JaMychal Green in for Draymond Green. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Davis Bertans comes in for Christian Wood. Green, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Ntilikina in for Kyrie Irving. Outside Curry. Green kicks to Thompson. Looney passes to Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass.
The confidence from play right there, showing off a little bit of the dribbling ability he has.
Here's Ntilikina. No points in the game yet for him. McGee in the corner. Makes it off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here's Bertans. For 3, Bullock. And it's Curry with the rebound. The Warriors shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. He can't get that one to fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Pass to Bertans. Out to the right wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And that one misses. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Dominguez come in for the Warriors. Now here's DiVincenzo. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Bertans against Green. Bertans, the pass to McGee. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now here's Curry, guarded close, buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 13.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Ntilikina. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Green, the pass to Ntilikina. And he drives in, and Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
Curry with another miss. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Bullock, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Curry. 13 points in the game. Passes to Kuminga. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Dallas leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Curry. Ntilikina can't hit. And here is Curry. Launches it. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Steve Kerr. Coach, what did the team do in that first half defensively?
Just competed. You know, we have a very good defensive team, and our guys are getting after it. I think we've been a lot better defensively than we have offensively, and some of that defense has led to some transition and some open shots.
Something your guys always fall back on. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello and welcome to what a first half for Cool Hand Luka Doncic.
You like his mentality, getting his feet wet in the paint
And now that we have a second here, let's check out the injury report for this squad.